All right, so today's TED Talk is about embracing the shadow self. What do I mean by that? Well, we all have mainly two parts of ourselves, we have that light side, we have that shadow self. This is all within our human vessel that we're talking about. And within this human vessel, we have things that are great about us, things that are beautiful about us, and then things that have, that are parts of ourselves that are not necessarily, the things that we're proud of, things that we've done, things that we've experienced, ways that we react. Usually it's like that unhealed version of ourselves. And, you can also say that this is like ego and your intuition, right? Having these conversations in your mind, there's like the ego side, there's the intuitive side. And usually like it's very imbalanced, and in this regard, the way that you mature, the way that you heal through this stuff is to learn to integrate them, learn to balance them, learn to see the importance and the value of both your intuition and your ego, but also the light side and the dark side, the shadow self. And the only way that you can allow, get to a place where, you guys are aligned, that you guys are in this cosmic balance, is really learning to collaborate, is learning to embrace those aspects of yourself that you are technically running away from and have consistently ran away from. Now, there's this idea in our society that, we want to be good. And so the natural reaction, fight or flight, action is that we want to run away from the shadow. We want to act like it's not there. We want to, get away from it. We want to embrace only the good things about ourselves. And the reality is that our power lies in an understanding how both of these energies dance together. Okay. How do they both dance together? And the only way that we can allow them to dance is to embrace both sides of them. Okay. Now you can try to dance in the light all your life and do all this great stuff, but there will always be that shadow part that wants to lift itself out of you because you've learned to bury it. And if you learn to bury it, you're not really going to be able to embrace the power that you really, really hold within yourself to really do the things that you want to, because you're not integrating the shadow part of yourself. And the same thing goes for the shadow self. If you're out here absolutely just unleashing on everyone around you, you probably are not a likable person to begin with, but also you probably don't love yourself. You probably don't like yourself because so many people around you don't like you and can't express their love to you because of the way that you react, how that unhealed version of yourself, that shadow part of yourself, erupts on everyone, hurting them, or keeping you back, holding you back. You know what I mean? Like, you are going to have to embrace those beautiful little aspects of yourself that you don't give much attention to in order to have a more balanced situation occur. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants anything to be too salty. And honestly, most people don't even like when something is too sweet. There needs to be a balance. You know what I mean? So embracing the shadow self, embracing those aspects of yourself that you might not like, that you might not love, but it has to be a dance. Okay, it has to be a cosmic dance. How do you work in unison? How do you work together? And you got to start by not running away from it. It's a part of you. Don't care if you committed 6 mass murders and were never caught. You have to embrace those things about you, because you'll never be able to integrate the power that you actually hold within you. Who you actually are cannot authentically be unleashed until you balance those energies within yourself. And it is a daily fight. It is not something that you just get in and that's the end of it. It is a daily battle, integrating constantly, a daily battle. But as you start to practice, it gets easier, I promise you. And I'm speaking as somebody who's always trying to fight to have the balance every day. Okay. But let me tell you, it is what manifests from it is amazing. Okay. And I'm not even there yet. Have a great day.